Marion finally put her foot down and said,
"Enough's enough. Let someone else do their part."
They were at the breakfast table when Marion suggested,
"Dick, what do you think about going to Lake Capitogama today?"
Well, Dick was the sort of a person who was an obliging man most of the time to Marion's ideas. They usually were not outlandish ideas, except for the time she got that twinkle in her eye when their friends invited them to go to Alaska. And they did, the very next day. Well, that turned out all right, too. The couple got in their car and headed to Lake Capitogama. While in the car, they enjoyed the view of country roads, breaking the silence with the occasional comment from Dick.
Wonder how the logging is going on the Galvin line.
Or,
Oh, look, a three-toed pileated woodpecker on that tree.
Marion strained to see the bird, and since it hadn't moved, she finally did see it as they approached, a half-mile later. You see, Dick had the gift of far-sightedness, and usually saw the wildlife much earlier than anyone else. The kids on the road trips in the earlier years used to see who could beat Dad at seeing the deer first. It was very rare, but it did happen on occasion and was met with a,
Good job.
Well, soon they approached the town of Ray. Ray was a town that made little Forkers feel quite proud and advanced in the world. It had only the perceived necessities, the country store, and the local tavern. Capitogama was not far from Ray, and Marion suggested they stop at the entrance to the lake, which sported a large statue of a walleye, where tourists could mount its back and have their pictures taken. The sign on it read, "Lake Capitogama, Gateway to Voyageurs National Park." Marion said,
"Oh, Dick, why don't we have someone take our picture, since it's our 60th wedding anniversary?"
Dick agreed, and they stopped the van and got out. Now we have to find someone to take the picture. Oh, sorry.
Now we have to find someone to take the picture.
Very good. Dick walked into the supply and gift shop there and found no one to be in sight. That's odd, he thought. When he turned around, he nearly ran into a large, burly man. Dick looked up to see what seemed to him a giant Norseman with billowing red hair and a wild beard of the same color.
Can I help you? Oh, yes. I was wondering if someone could take our picture out by the walleye.
I would be happy to do that.
Well, they ventured out to where Marion was standing, and Dick said quietly to Marion,
Let's get this over with. This guy's making me a little nervous.
Okay, give me a smile.
Well, they smiled, and as the Norseman clicked the shutter, a strange thing happened. Dick and Marion could feel themselves being lifted up. It was a feeling of weightlessness.
What's happening?
I don't know.
So they held hands and found themselves being sucked into the mouth of the great walleye. And now a word from our sponsors.